Hello fans of Marvel heroes and friends of my channel, welcome to another episode of Q&A. My name is Wilfred and I play the game, also talk a little bit about the game. It is still within the Chinese New Year period, so a happy Chinese New Year to some of you who are celebrating. 恭喜发财, 恭喜发财, depending on which dialect you are from. Also this year is the year of Rooster, so for those who are not familiar with the Chinese culture, we have a horoscope each year. There are 12 years horoscope, animals here and there, like rat, like chicken. Oh, not chicken, it's rooster. Like snake and dragon and stuff like that. There's a lot of animals out there. Oops, I need to focus playing as well. This is getting a little bit harder. Can't really see anything happen. So this year happens to be a rooster. If you ask anybody which horoscope they are from, usually you can guess how old they are, so I'm not going to tell you which horoscope I'm from anyhow. Now, today, let's do something rather relaxing. What you should do from now till the next update. It's kind of weird because I thought I have covered that a while ago, talking about what one should do. And the reason why is because we have the biggest update ever that just get released, but that is very much like, I think this game is still very much in a closed beta right now. It's a bit strange to talk about closed beta in a mature game. I mean, mature in the sense that, the game should have developed everything there. There should be just high quality patches and so on. But in reality, it is half done. So the biggest update has a lot of changes to the heroes. But there are still a lot of things that need tuning. Heroes need to have quality of life after the quality of life release. And also the new gear is not quite there yet. So in a sense, there's quite a lot of things that still not quite there in this patch. So I've got a lot of questions like, what you should be doing right now, how to deal with some of this gear, what am I going to do with all this gear and so on and so forth. So I thought I'd give some insight on that one and also answering a lot of your questions. Like when am I going to build this guy, that guy, and so on and so forth. So I would like to do that too. Let me see. My friend Red is playing Iron Man right now. There aren't a lot of people online right now. So I'm happy that someone play with me. I try to get someone to play with me. I can't. All right. So now, number one big question that I always been asked in this channel is that am I going to do an update on the artifact guide? When am I going to do an update on the legendary guide? How about this hero? How about that hero? Now, the reality is this game right now at this very stage is very much, like I said, just like a closed, like open beta. A lot of things changes. It's very hard to commit time and effort into it. Give you an example. I've just spent like maybe 4 to 6 hours doing the guide for Angela. So I run through the numbers. I've gone through a lot of so-called looking into all these numbers and find a build that is kind of nice and so on and so forth. So because I've read the patch note saying that, well, Angela is really great as she is, and so hence there's no, you don't need to change too much. So I bought that. And then guess what? After that, they were saying that they are going to do a quality of life update on Angela after Angela was being just release an update on her. So I'm very puzzled. So it seems to me that all my effort into building guide right now would be very high risk of getting wasted. I would need to take a look at that again and so on. So I don't know. I mean, right now it's just very, very difficult right now. Oh, forgot. I should equip this new legendary. My rocket raccoon. So in view of that, and also without the Omega gear, now why am I not able to do any theory crafting at this very moment? Which frustrates me as much as it frustrates you, is it's because without the Omega gear, without the new artifact, the cosmic artifact, it's very hard to know where are all the target in terms of how much you should gear, in terms of a crit, in terms of everything else. So whatever I'm doing, if I do a guide on artifact or on legendary, it's not going to, may not even be relevant when the next update comes. So this video, I would like to just explain to you why I'm not doing any serious guide on what what they are doing. I mean, on this game right now, because I just can't, given the fact that there's still a lot of changes that are coming aboard. So I hope you understand, and that there must be some kind of disappointment, but I hope that you understand why it is that way. All right. So now, so for those who just want to jump into the bits on why, on what you should do in this game right now till the next update, just feel free to jump at the various kind of time code. So I put a time code in my video in case if you say, well, and I can't stay on for the entire time when I watch you play Rocket Raccoon, then feel free to jump at each part of the video. That is really fine. All right. So now I'm playing Rocket Raccoon right now, one of my wife's favorite character, and I would like to at least find a build that is nice for her to play as well. Now whatever build I'm using right now is just for experimental. It's very hard to gauge like where he is. I feel that he is much stronger than some of the other heroes I've played. But then that begs the whole kind of like awareness, is that if you like your heroes now, if you think that your heroes are doing fantastic now, just be prepared that your hero may be nerfed because of all these changes coming on board. They're still doing tuning. That's why it is an open beta, because whatever you love right now, don't love it too much. You have to distance yourself from anything you love right now. If you find a build that is fantastic, working out for you, just be aware, just to be prepared that they may just change it or nerf it somehow, just to be in line with the rest. So in short, if you feel that some heroes are very strong, some heroes are very weak, the very weak ones are likely to be buffed or redesigned in some way, while the very strong one will likely to be nerfed. I've seen this time and time again. It's an emotional roller coaster, but it is just what it is. You commit to this game, and you have to be aware that this game somehow does stuff like that to you. So, well, I got like a 4 splinter. Should I celebrate on TV? Yay! Okay, so I hope that gives you some kind of insight of where things are. And I would like to play a little bit of Cosmic High Town as well with my friends, so that if you play a relatively strong heroes, like today Rocket Raccoon is one of them, probably Colossus as well. Some of these are really, really strong hero, then you find that it's very enjoyable. But if you play some other heroes that keep getting one shot by the boss that you can't really see what happens, then I know it will not be very, very pleasant for you. But that is just where the game is in right now. Fans always eat whatever the developer send to us. But just be aware. It's an awareness program here right now. All right. So I don't want to oversell the game. I know some of you are on the fence like, should you come back, should I not? So now, what do you expect from this game right now? Is that like I mentioned, it's open beta. I will not put too much effort into max and min everything that you have. Like, should I take this gear? Should I take that gear? Let me assure you one thing. If there's one thing I know for sure that will happen, is that whatever gear you have today, it doesn't matter. It basically, hang on, where's the hand ninja? Am I supposed to? Okay, it's below here. So whatever gear that you collect, right? It doesn't matter. You don't even need to look into them at all too much in detail. Why? Because whatever kind of like a unique gear that you have, later on you will have something called the Omega gear. Whatever artifacts you have, I don't even know why they bother changing all the artifacts as of today. There will be cosmic artifact to replace them. So whatever core that you have to farm the new catalyst. What else are there? I mean, basically these are very much, and then whatever legendary that you have today, you may as well not be the best when all these updates sets in, because no one knows really. No one knows what is going to happen to all this like gear, and what is going to be the benchmark anymore. Would that legendary be still better than the other ones? I would not know until I see the Omega gear, until I know what is happening to this game. So I know it's not very satisfactory. I wish I had some insight from Gazillion telling me that, well, Lace, you could just start looking at this hero, because we Gazillion think that it is the right heroes to do a guide on right now. I can't commit to any guide right now because I just can't spend too much time to keep changing guides, really. So just enjoy the game. Pick a heroes that you like. And if that hero doesn't work out for you, for whatever reason. Now, this is something also been discussion with a lot of my friends. Rocket don't die. I didn't even see it coming while talking. All right, so as I was talking to a lot of friends right now, some of you are very frustrated with the talent design, for example. It doesn't seem to make sense. It's as though you are missing something. Let me reassure you something, right? So I've been looking into a few of these like heroes, and whatever you feel that doesn't make sense, most likely it doesn't make sense. It's not your fault that it doesn't make sense. It's just that the game design doesn't make sense. So have that in mind, and don't get too worked up if you can't get the hero to where you want to be. Some of the talents like, I don't want to pick this, I don't want to pick that, and I don't want to pick the third one. What should I pick? Well, join the club. There are a lot of us who are unable to pick anything at this very moment. It's just the game is still evolving right now. Like I say, open beta. They're still getting feedback. If you are expecting Gazillion to give you like a perfect patch with all these hero all updated nicely for you to play, like some other games they may have done that, then this is not the one that is doing that. You have to bear in mind that they're still collecting feedback from the people on what is working, what is not, and they try to change it as well, which is good and bad, of course, because sometimes it depends on who's giving. What? There's a lot of bombs here, by the way. That's what happened. It depends on who's giving feedback, right? Because there could be a lot of people who are giving feedback, and and end up they may or may not be good at their feedback, right? Doesn't mean that whoever feedback is a good feedback. One of the prime example is Gene, right? Gene changes so much in this game. I realized that maybe we just say too much about what should be changed. Like someone has some idea and they implement it, it may not work. Another one may have another idea, implement it, may not work. So that is there's something that you have to kind of like be aware. So in short, if you can't find a hero that you kind of like or doesn't work anymore, just leave it aside, pick something else, and play something else. I'm sure that would make your life a little bit happier. It going out the era whereby you play all the heroes and try to main everything, because I think this game would expect you to put in a lot of time and commitment into gearing, into progressing your gear. Going out a day whereby you spend a lot of time, playing many heroes and be merry about it, I think is going to be a bit different in time to come. Now for Rocket Raccoon, I really wish that every time he lay a turret, it reset the charge, because that's how I need to deploy it in multiple places. It's very hard to do that with all these things that happen. So 5 bosses. Yeah, let's go ultimate Rocket Raccoon. All right, so this is the one that I'm hoping that all this footage would tempt my wife to coming back to the game. In some sense. So I talk a little bit about the heroes and so on. So just play it. Don't worry. Don't max them in too much. If you ignore the gear like I am right now, I'm not even looking at the gear and try to find out what is good for me anymore. I just like play, with all the gear, just feeding the food. Now, so question is, what are you going to do with all this unique gear that you collect? All this unique gear. But I don't even have unique gear, huh? Have they nerfed entirely the high time patrol? I don't remember. The gear drop is so miserable here. What happened to this game? Seriously, where are the loot? It is a loot game, and things are getting more difficult. Where are my reward? Again, don't ask that, because it is open beta right now. The game just doesn't really drop things that it's supposed to right now, I think. Anyhow, so that if you do come across some unique gear, which right now I don't really find any, but if you do find any unique gear, just feed them to a pet to level up the pet. What am I talking about? You can do an alt and then right click to it to feed the item, donate the item to the pet to level up the rank 5. Right now it's +3 intelligence, so you try to get +3 durability, +3 intelligence, +3 speed. One attribute for each pet at least, and if the attribute is not really something that you like only +1 strength or +2 something, then what you need to do, just hang on, let me just lay the turret first, because that's important strategically. So if you don't like it, you can reset it. So you can go to crafter and under the gear tab, you can reset the pet. Hang on a sec, rocket, don't die. You could reset that and I fix this and try again. Now right now there's a bug, so you need to log in and log out after you reset the pet, so as to continue donating item into the pack to just level up the rank. All right, so just remember that that is one thing you could do right now while waiting for the second update to appear, which is a couple of months down the road. That after that the game may be more complete than it is now, because I don't really see. I mean there are a lot of challenge. I mean things getting a bit harder, but what kind of reward am I getting? At 0, right? I mean what do I have? I don't even have a unique. Amazing. What are we playing anyway? Well, so now second thing that I'd like to advise upon is that oh, this is good. This is the Nick Fury, I think. So let me just very quickly allow me to switch to Rogue, because she needs to steal 1 power from Nick Fury. Rogue is R. Alright, alright. Okay. So let me just head over there. I would need to switch team up as well. Just bear with me on that thing that I'm doing right now here. Am I able to switch team up while I am? Hang on. Where is my beloved team up? Whatever, man. Don't worry. Okay, so that is the one that I would like to talk about in terms of the update. What you need to do, what you can do now. What you can do right now actually is that you could level up your pet, like I mentioned, or you can prestige your hero. Right now, it's rather fun to prestige a hero. I would say. So it's something that you could do, because I think they're going to nerf the whole, and they change the way that costume is going to be awarded when you do a prestige. So I don't think there will be a costume anymore. Nick Fury, yeah, I got his power, huh? Nice, huh? Okay, let me do the ultimate here. I can't see anything. Can you see anything right now? Now what Nick Fury is doing, when you play. I wish the boss is kind of bigger. I can't see, like, am I like, should I move away right now, or should I just reactively take the damage and move out? And that's what a lot of us are doing actually. If you think about all this mobility update, why we need the mobility update is that after the act we have to move away, just not to die on the second kind of like attack. But that's constantly what we need to do. I mean, even after the so-called mobility update, I don't see the boss are slowing down. I don't see what the boss are doing right now. But anyhow, a bit off topic here. Back to what you should do from now till the next update. Yes, prestige your hero, get more costume, and you can probably relearn the hero a little bit more when you prestige them. I think that's one thing that you could be doing as well. So now another one is that. Core farming is probably what you need to do right now, since, I mean, what are the cores that farming that I talk about? You see, Nick Fury was right, teacher. So there are something good drops, and this is intelligent fighting. I think the role is pretty lousy. Yep, terrible role. But yeah, I mean, that is something that I could use for my fighting intelligence hero. Which are those? Well, check out my guide on the quick reference guide for the art type of hero. Then you know which one to give it for, 2, and for range 1 as well. So now right now you should be collecting cores like this one, the catalyst, cosmic spirit or mystic energy, or things like no, this is crap. Or something that per hero. So I would actually, what I would do, I would just pick something that is I'll pick 1 hero per type that I'm very good at that hero, or the hero feels strong, and just use that hero, keep playing to get the core, and just farm the core in general. Now I keep saying core, but right now the new thing is called the catalyst, and once I get the hang on, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me reshield myself, dump the whatever, and I just do a big flocking gun onto the boss. So yeah, I mean the core will look something like that, like this one here. So you can use Rocket Raccoon to farm all these cores so that he can, any other heroes that use this kind of like catalyst will be able to just use it. Yeah. So that's what I would do, and right now. So there's not a lot of things going on, but that's what I want. How come this is a cosmic version? Doesn't even drop the reliquary anymore? Wow. Am I in the right place? I thought I am at the. Interesting. I don't know whether I'm at the right place or not, though. I thought I did kind of like pick cosmic, and why isn't the reliquary drop anymore? I can't even farm cores right now. That is very, 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 very interesting. Oops, it's very, very interesting. I don't even know. Maybe this is like a superhero, is it? Anyhow, no wonder. Let me just do a check in just a bit. All right. So that is the. I think okay. So let me just. But from an XP point of view, I'm able to level up my my grade 80 legendary. I mean, there's another thing you like to do is to level up the legendary to see. I just want to check where I am right now to see. It is cosmic. It is cosmic high town. Why doesn't it drop anything at all? No reliquary, no core. Bless you. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this like a short video. I think just to recap, what you should do from now till the next update in a couple of months' time is to just take it easy, play your heroes, learn your heroes, level up your heroes, maybe do a prestige, get some costume, craft some costume, good luck to you, and don't worry about max and min. Things are just, it changes all the time, and don't fall in love with anything. Really, just protect yourself emotionally. Then use a unique to level up your pet, and that's about it. Farm some catalyst. That would be my advice. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. If you have any requests for me to do, some topic you'd like me to cover, just drop in the comment box below. Like I said, I probably can't do too many guides right now because I really don't know what they're changing. The moment I spend like one weekend on churning out number, maybe it all be gone, the effort, when they change the game again. So see you next time. Goodbye.